Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, June 15th. We only have 8 days left of school. That's amazing, right? But that doesn't mean, of course, that you start slacking off. No offense, but some of you have started doing that, which, not cool. But anyway, so we have this rest of this week to finish our essays, and then we will be done. And then next week we'll have some fun things going on. I know the gym teachers have created a field day for us on Monday, and then there's some other things going on throughout the week, but we only have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, and we are done. I have to post my grades by Tuesday, the 23rd, so that's why all of these things for the essay and the final draft has to be done by Friday. Of course, if you need extra time, I will give you to possibly by Monday, but that's all I can give you because I have to grade all of these. So I can't give you the entire, whole week next week to do this. So this whole thing has to be done by this week. So today you're going to begin writing your intro paragraph. You're going to watch this video, obviously. Hopefully you do. And then look at the model intro paragraph that I created. You're going to finish writing that by Tuesday, the 16th. Wednesday, again, you're going to watch the video that I create for the how to write your conclusion paragraph and then look at the model. And then by Thursday, finish your conclusion. By that time, probably that night, what I will do, or even in the morning on Fridays, I will look at your entire essay and make suggestions on it. I will make comments, and then you will have to go in and fix those. So on Friday, you're going to look at the edits I suggested on your essay, edit your essay on the suggestions that I said, and then turn it in by Friday at 11:59 p.m. So that's our agenda for this week. Everything is done by Friday. Of course, if you ever need a Google Meet with me, you can do so. I might schedule one anyway for this week. But other than that, we will, go from there. So here we go with our intro paragraph. So here is the intro paragraph. This is step 5, slide 10. Here's my example intro paragraph. So, of course, there are 3 different things that you need for an intro paragraph. You need your hook, which is like an interesting way of starting your essay. You need background info, so that's based on what the book is about, what the TED Talk was about, things like that, who the authors were, who was speaking in the TED Talk, Brooke Bear, things like that, and give a little bit of information about the book and the TED Talk itself and what they were about. And then lastly, obviously, is your claim, which if you've already written your claim, a lot of you have not, I don't think by now, but some of you have, and some of you have written the body paragraph, so your claim is easy because you just literally scroll up to I think it's slide 3, look at your claim, and just literally copy and paste this. So really, if you've done all that, you really only have 2 things to do for the intro paragraph. So let me just read this really quickly, and then we'll get to what your template looks like. All right. So, hook. All humans need food to survive, but are all foods created equal? So that was my little question that I had. I figured that would be a good way to start this essay. It's kind of interesting. Of course, everybody needs food to survive. Even all creatures, living things need food to survive. Even plants do. But I kind of posed this question at the beginning because I thought that would be an interesting way to start it. Of course, you don't have to start it like that. You don't have to pose a question like I did. You can find a quote about food. You can find a fun fact about food. You can, do any of those types of things. You can say food is, you give it the definition of it. There's lots of different ways that you can write your hook. All right, and if you need help with that, let me know. Background info. In both Brooke Bear's TED Talk and Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan, they discuss what food in America is really made out of and how food corporations try to persuade us to eat these unhealthy foods. They also mention what alternatives there are to eating these types of foods. Only one of them, however, is more effective at persuading us to eat healthier foods. All right, so I obviously put Brooke Bear in here and TED Talk. I also put the title of the book as well as Michael Pollan, who is the author of the book. I also tell you what the TED Talk and what the book is about a little bit and what they're trying to do in the book and the TED Talk. And then I mentioned that only one of them is able to persuade us better than the other. So that's my background info. I have 3 sentences there, so I would say at least get 2 in. Of course, 3, if you want to do 3, that's fine, but at least 2 I think would be sufficient for background info. And then lastly is your claim. So my claim, which we've already talked about, was in the TED Talk, Bear is more effective at achieving his purpose because he uses pathos, which is emotions, and his personal experiences, to persuade his listeners to change what types of food they buy and consume. So that is my example paragraph. Now, I would suggest looking at this again before you go and write yours. That way, you have a little bit of an idea as what you need to look for, what you need to include, things like that. So don't just base it off this video. I was just looking at it again. So obviously then step 6 is to write your intro paragraph on the next slide, which is slide 13. So here it is here. Introduction paragraph. Should look very familiar. I used it the same template as I did last time for our other essays, so this should look very familiar. You're going to type your hook here. You're going to type your background information here, and I give you a little gist of what you need to include. Author, info about the book, title, and then what you were trying to prove, which is your claim. All right? That's it. So this is due tomorrow, Tuesday, at 11:59 p.m. Now, of course, remember, do not turn this in because you don't want to turn this in and then not have everything done. So this is not going to be turned in until Friday, which is when everything is due. So please don't turn this in. If you want to just send me a message to let me know that you finished it, that's great. I know, Yosu, you've done that in the past. So let me know that you finished other paragraphs. But please do not turn this in. I will just check it and give you a grade on the paragraph when you are done. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns? Please see me on Remind, on Google Classroom. You want to schedule a Google Meet? I have no problem with that. And have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.